Samuel Montem. No, no. In honor of the late Dikembe Mutombo, Samuel Montembeault, the Montreal Canadiens, puts on a 47 save clinic to the Toronto Maple Leafs. How's your new captain, Toronto? How is he? How's he doing? Hey, Austin, how was your night? Just kidding. Don't care. I didn't know how else to start this thing. It's going to be pretty quick. I got a jet. I'm so tired, but I'm going to do my best because how do you not celebrate a season opening victory like that for the Montreal Canadiens? 1-0, blanking those Toronto Maple Leafs. Samuel Montembeault. Before I move forward, though, for this video today, it's not officially sponsored, but I want to put it out there because I'm doing a jersey reveal video this Friday for a custom jersey that was made for me that I'm still shocked it was made. You'll see what I mean. This is going to be one that you guys that support this channel will appreciate. But before we continue on to talk about the game, I want to tell you about, you've heard of the hockey guy. Now I want to tell you about the jersey guy. His name is Bobby, and he makes custom NHL jerseys for a very, very fair price. He uses a very professional machine. It is hand-stitched. It is beautiful. I have 3 jerseys. I'm going to show you all the ones that have been made for me by Bobby. Friday night, I'm going to post that video, but I got to tell you about him. If you want custom jerseys, email him, guys, customjerseyguy@gmail.com. You can even call or text him, 613-483-2783. You will not be disappointed. I will prove it to you. The quality of these jerseys are outstanding. The stitching is NHL level professional. I kid you not. I kid you not. Don't go overseas for these jerseys anymore. I know Fanatics has raised the prices. Don't do it. Go to Bobby, and I'll show you why even more so on Friday. All right. The Canadiens de Montreal, after a really interesting pregame ceremony, playing Fix You on repeat with a live instrumental band. Pretty awesome. The player introductions were faster. They were smoother than last year. If you're watching the Amazon, if you're watching the Crave documentary, you would know that a season ticket holder complained about last year's pregame ceremony and how it was very much the worst one they'd ever seen. This one was better. It was more improved. It was slick. It was smooth. And the player introductions, the staff introductions, Marty St. Louis, Marty just he got a huge ovation, but Patrick Laine getting the huge ovation also, of course. It was just great to see him out there, man. It was great to see Patty out there. Shout out to him. We cannot wait to have you back. There's something about the first game of the season, though. Did you guys find this game good but sloppy still? It still just felt kind of off. Like neither of these teams have found their footing still, but yet there was still a lot of positives from it, especially our goaltender. In honor of him wearing my Carey Price. This is the most expensive jersey I've ever owned. Speaking of the least expensive jersey I've ever owned that was made for me, you'll see it on Friday. Anyway, this jersey I'm wearing in honor of Sam because of that 47 save performance. And we need to talk about the record. Samuel Montembeault. I just called him Montembeault. That was funny. But Sam actually set an NHL record. And what a night. But here it is. Here it is, guys. 48 saves. I stand corrected. 48 saves from Samuel Montembeault. 1,000 save percentage. He batted 1,000 tonight. 1 shutout. And he was the star of the game. Now, where the heck is the statistic? Of course, I'm doing this in one take, and I can't seem to pull up the record, but I think it was, what was it? The first shutout since the most saves in a season opener. I can't believe I'm remembering this. The most saves in a season opener since the mid 50s when they started tracking goalie saves or something along those lines. I think it was goalie saves, but that's the most saves in an NHL opener since the 50s when they started keeping track of goalie saves as a statistic. I believe that's what it was. I know you'll correct me in the comments below if that wasn't the case. We saw the early glove save where you could hear the crowd on Austin Matthews in the first period. First period was fun. Max Domi has to do a stupid Max Domi thing because that's what Max Domi does, is a stupid Max Domi thing. He tries to go after David Savard, doesn't take the bait, and Savvy just woos his way when Max gets the penalty for roughing to David Savard. And that was fun to watch. Habs didn't capitalize on that power play, but in the first period, both power play units for the Canadiens actually looked pretty slick, pretty sharp. I thought they both did. And Alex Newhook almost capitalized on a tic-tac-toe play, but on the second power play opportunity the Canadiens got, Cole Caufield For Johnny Gaudreau, man, that goal was for Johnny. The only goal in this game went to Cole Caufield on a great play from Kirby Dach down to Slav with the one-touch pass, one-timer, bang in the net from Cole Caufield, beating Stolarz, who also had a pretty decent game, let's be honest, for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And for Johnny Gaudreau, that goal was, as you know, Cole Caufield switched his jersey number this year from 22 to 13 in honor of Johnny Gaudreau. And again, condolences to Matthew and Johnny's family. But that was a moment that was special. You know that goal was for Johnny and that Cole dedicated it to him. You just know. It's one of those things you know that doesn't have to be said. You just know. So that was the only goal of the night the rest of the way, which was crazy to think about. We were looking for a Jack-Eye versus Ryan Reaves fight. It didn't happen. I did see Jack-Eye stare down Ryan Reaves and kind of waiting for Reaves to either drop the gloves or answer the bell. The fight didn't happen. But it didn't need to. It didn't need to, right? It really didn't. So no disappointment there for me because Jack-Eye did his job. He had a pretty decent night out there. I thought Justin Barron was struggling a bit in the first period. And I was like, oh no, here we go. And hopefully Jaden Struble gets healthy again soon where we can see a pairing of Jack-Eye and Struble. I'm looking forward to seeing that. But I thought that overall, a lot of praise for Caden Gooley tonight in this game. There was an awkward fall from Kirby Dach. I'm like, oh no, Kirby, please don't do this to us. But he was okay. Barre Boulet playing his first game with the Canadiens. Emil Heineman playing in this game. It's hard to. There were some good moments in this game from certain players. There was quality chances for the Canadiens and the Leafs, but in the end, I mean, it was a pretty tight checking game, but it was a pretty high shot game from the Leafs. It sounds really weird. This just happens to do one take and you're very, very tired. But 48 shots on goal from the Toronto Maple Leafs, and the Canadiens are able to stifle the majority of them. But I just thought that, on the power play as the game went on, the 5-on-3, I think drove us all nuts when Mike Matheson remained on it for the entire time. And Lane Hutson, we're all you could hear the thoughts of Canadiens fans waiting for Lane Hutson to get sent out onto the 5-on-3 because he didn't. But Lane Hutson looked very good for his first game at the Bell, second game at the Bell Center, technically, but third NHL game ever. Lane Hutson looked good. His shiftiness, his head fakes, it was on display tonight, and he looked good. He made his way behind the net for a play. I mean, yeah, and also made a good stick check. I remember a specific stick check where he poked it out of the zone. There's some good key little plays. Even if you fast forward to the third period, Yoel Armia with that not bank pass. He flipped it up to Alex Newhook, and Alex Newhook did like a spinorama Tasmanian Devil pass to himself and couldn't finish. But Newhook had two solid scoring chances in this game. And we even saw Nick Suzuki get roughed up a bit by Oliver Ekman-Larsson, OEL, and Slavkovsky coming in to stick up for his teammate there. That was fun to see, the whole pack mentality thing that they're trying to get going with the Canadiens. And the theme of the year we know is in the mix. We want the Canadiens to be in the mix this season for a playoff spot, hopefully at a time when Patrick Laine can return to the team, right? Right. So I thought later in the game, Josh Anderson was more noticeable. I mean, he took a penalty, and it was kind of a weak call on Austin Matthews. I think it was a trip there. But I thought as the game went on, even though he was in a fourth line role, he had some energy, and he was getting pucks deep, and he was using his speed and just doing simple little Josh Anderson things that I liked. Brendan Gallagher had a chance that he missed in this game that he is looking back on thinking, how did I miss that? He had a low-key decent game, I thought. And, Armia had a decent game being on that second line in place of Patrick Laine with Kirby Dach and Alex Newhook. So I thought he looked okay too. Christian Dvorak looked okay, I guess, at times, but he wasn't like outstanding by any means. But Jake Evans deserves some love. Late in the game, Jake Evans defensively, that's why you keep a guy around like Jake Evans. He deserves some praise for the way he played at the end of this game and basically clearing the puck a couple times at the, within less than a minute and a half to go and sealing the deal for the Canadiens. But Max Pacioretty in his return to Montreal, getting some booze, well-deserved. And it's all in good fun, right? I love Max when he was here, but he's not anymore. So it hasn't been for a while. But Max Pacioretty with that last-ditch effort to Austin Matthews, which was the last good scoring chance for the Leafs to try to tie this game. They didn't. And the Canadiens seal the deal. Sam Montembeault with an outstanding performance. Team Canada, keep your eyes peeled on Sammy Montembeault. That's all I can say. What else do I got? Any other notes from here? Before this game, Why not us? So, what is the theme? In the mix, and why not us? These are the two messages. A lot of reporters catching Stefan Robidas, assistant coach of the Canadiens, saying to the guys before this game this morning, why not us? It's kind of an us versus the world mentality, like Tony Marinaro said in the Sick podcast. And you know what? Why not them? Why not them? It's game 1 of 82. We know it's only game 1, but it's nice to see your goalie bail out your team a little bit. And hopefully it doesn't have to happen like Carey Price has done for us many, many times, and we didn't bail him out enough. So hopefully they can help Sam out more. But that's all I got for you guys on this one-winded long take. Tell me what you thought of this game. You heard my thoughts, and there's probably a ton of stuff I'm missing from this game. It was a 1-0 game. So you tell me, what did you think? What did you think? Hit like and subscribe to support the channel, guys. I'll see you Friday for my jersey reveal. Send Bobby a text or email if you want jerseys done this year. You will not be disappointed. Thank you guys so much. Go Habs, go. We are 1-0. What a way to start the season at home in front of those fans. I know what that feels like to be at the home opener. I was at it 2 years ago. We beat the Leafs again. You got that right. Enjoy. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Go Habs, go.